himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm Insurance Agent, located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Learn about nursing and long-term care at CNA Training Academy, 7463 Northwest 23rd Street. Mary Chikwuma offers affordable, useful, and flexible classes every day that will teach you the foundations of medical care. Mary Chikwuma has been teaching her class for 18 years and is eager to teach you. Understand vital signs, train for and be hired as a PCA, and learn about caring for patients in nursing homes, hospitals, assisted living situations, and more at CNA Training Academy. Call 405-315-1357 and ask about financial qualifications. CNA Training Academy is open to all ages and has classes on the weekend and in the evenings as well. Call CNA now, 405-315-1357, and join classes of people learning about nursing and inspiring each other daily. Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898. Evans Hardware in Midwest City. Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything, with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999. and coyotepond.com.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We provide a top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday. And we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse. Whether it's commercial or residential, we offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
Now open at 5801 West Britain Road. It's Himador Mexican Grill. Order at Himador Mexican Grill and be treated to a spacious dining area, friendly staff, and delicious Mexican dishes. Fajitas, quesadillas, seafood, vegetarian meals, they've got it all at Himador Mexican Grill, 5801 West Britain Road. With different lunch and dinner specials every day and great prices, Himador Mexican Grill is the place to be. They open at 11 a.m. every day and come by starting August 30th to get some drinks at the brand new bar. The people love Himador Mexican Grill, and you will too. Call 405-367-7274 or email himadorgrill5801@gmail.com to reserve your table. Himador Mexican Grill is eager to serve you. 5801 West Britain Road, and call 405-367-7274.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Oklahoma City, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,660, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, they're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 4571 Northwest 23rd Street, Suite A in Oklahoma City. Call 405-440-0582.
Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's does. Come by Zaxby's Chicken Fingers and Buffalo Wings at 5859 Northwest Expressway and find out why Zaxby's is Oklahoma's go-to for great chicken meals. Zaxby's has the chicken fingers, the sandwiches, the wings, and the sauce that will leave your mouth watering. Now with the all-new lemon pepper line of meals. Late Night Zax introduces the Zappetizer Trio and keeps the drive-thru open after 8 p.m. So use the Zaxby's app to earn rewards, and remember that Zaxby's will cater your event. Head to 5859 Northwest Expressway or call 405-603-8190 to make your Zaxby's order now. 405-603-8190. Zaxby's.
Come visit us at Raspado's Hawaiian Shaved Ice, 4571 Northwest 23rd Street. We're open year-round, 7 days a week, so come try our delicious crepes, smoothies, and churros. Raspado's Hawaiian Shaved Ice, 405-225-1000. We also serve burgers, tacos, and more. 4571 Northwest 23rd Street. Also on Facebook, Raspado's OKC. That's Raspado's OKC, 405-225-1000.
Come see us down at Smoothie King. We have two amazing locations to serve you. 5914 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City and 5921 Southwest 3rd Street, located right in the heart of Oklahoma City. Folks, we have the awesome Dude Perfect smoothie. We have wonderful enhancements to get you ready for your workout. Rule the day. Smoothie King is your one-stop shop for delicious smoothie action. Come see us at Smoothie King.
Are you looking for some hair, some virgin hair, some extensions?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here to the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. We are in Elk City, Oklahoma, way out west, home of the three-time state champion Elkettes. They're hosting us in this Class 4A matchup, top 20 matchup. Both these two teams ranked. The Elkettes coming in at number 20, Bethany coming in at number 8. Should be some fireworks tonight. Should be a tough, close matchup, and we're here eager for it. I was told that they are doing homecoming tonight, that there was a concert tonight, that Key Club is doing something tonight over here at Elk City High School, and there's one more thing going on that I've forgotten because they had it might have been like a Hall of Fame type deal that I think they've got going on. It's this whole big thing. So they've got a lot going on over here at Elk City High, but hey, we're here ready for the basketball. Again, this is Bethany High Basketball on GSN Sports and Talk and the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. Thanks so much to everybody tuning in. My name is Luke Young. I'm with you today on this call for both the women's and the men's games. We got done with the JV right before this. 2 wins, 2 pretty big wins, by the way, for both of them. Bethany JV men's, though, won. I think it was like 70-35. They were up 43 at one point. So pretty handily victories for the JV teams. Now we're hoping for the same thing for this varsity squad. The stream is powered by Simplified Tech Solutions back in Oklahoma City. They're at 4221 North MacArthur in War Acres. Thanks so much to Simplify and Eric over there. They help us out with all of our tech stuff. Our feature sponsors for the game, Victory Mattress Outlet, Coyote Pond, and Toro Taxes. And I'll tell you right now, we've got great news. Keep an eye out on our next home game on February 3rd for the Toro Taxes $10 ticket. We're doing a giveaway. If you comment a code phrase on our YouTube live stream and you're in attendance at that Bethany home game, you can win a $10 coupon to the Bethany concession stands, which will obviously be worth $10 and help you get some food from the concession stand. 1 winner per game, so you got to be quick. It will be chosen at random, but I'm giving you a quick heads up now so you know to look for it. The Toro Taxes $10 ticket. Make sure you are watching on GSN Sports and Talk so you catch that code. You can't see it behind our logo on the YouTube stream right now, but they are setting up the homecoming stuff. So with that in mind, we are going to still have a little bit of time before tip. It was originally scheduled for 6:30. I'm told they are still going to be going at 6:30. I'm not sure exactly how long the homecoming festivities will take for Elk City High here, if we get started a little bit earlier or not. But we'll keep this stream live throughout the whole time and just kind of go with the flow, you know. We'll see how this all plays out. I do have starters for Elk City High, so we can get into those a little bit later on in this pregame show. But coming up, I mean, looking at these two teams, 15-2 Bethany, 10-6 Elk City. These teams have put together some winning seasons here recently. I know Elk City now freshly ranked in the top 20 as of our most recent rankings. They're on a little bit of a hot streak themselves. They're feeling pretty good. They're playing pretty hot. I mean, that ranking helps, obviously. So I'd expect them to come back out here on the home floor with all this festivity and all these celebrations and play with a fire in their gut, right? I expect them to come out of the gates with intensity. And since I'm talking about it, this will be a good time to go through the Coyote Pond keys to the game. So let's go ahead and take a look at those as well. Ball security, our first and always our most important key to the game. Taking care of the basketball is key to every victory effort. You cannot afford turnovers against anybody, especially, as I mentioned, an Elk City team that's playing pretty hot. Bethany has to dominate the paint. They have got some very dominant paint players, very dominant post players between Regier, Lynn, Madison Bibbs. They should match up extremely well into the Elkettes tonight. It's all about the rebounding game. We all know Bethany's offense likes to run inside out. Finding consistent second options, our third and final key to this game. As I just mentioned, Bethany runs the offense inside out. They're looking down low first. But where to go after that first option closes off is very important for this team. Opening up a second, opening up a third shot, we've seen them be very successful when they get multiple chances at the rim on offensive possessions. I would really like to see them open up maybe that shot from beyond the arc that we've seen a lot of players take. Maybe they swing one to that corner and they're able to reset the offense. Just having a consistent second option is something these Broncos, I think, are going to focus on tonight. Next week, we return home versus Cash on the 3rd. That'll be our next home game. That's when you can look out for that Toro $10 ticket. I blanked on my own name for a second there. But speaking on Toro taxes, call 580-275-8933 for the friendly people over there. They help you with all your tax returns, English and Spanish, personal and business solutions. They can kind of do it all for you. So thanks so much to Toro Taxes for their sponsorship of the stream. And I'm telling you to get in on this early because this is something that could potentially stick around through baseball and soccer season. And if you didn't know about it, you'd be missing out on some $10 coupons to the concession stands at all those home games. We don't want that to happen. We want to make sure you guys are all over that one, getting in on this little giveaway we're doing here. So thanks to Toro Taxes. Again, that's tax services, mainly tax returns, up at 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. For Toro Taxes, call 580-275-8933. Everybody that was involved in homecoming here for Elk City headed over to the North Tunnel, and if my directions are correct, that's to our right. So I hear the music going, so I assume they're going to start soon. But the 10 minutes on the scoreboard here haven't moved an inch, haven't moved a second, so we could still really actually be 30 minutes away from tip. So we're probably going to go to a few commercial breaks here in this pregame show before we actually get over to tip and meet our starters and do all that stuff. So one more time before we go back to break, this is Bethany Women's Basketball on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and on YouTube, GSN Sports and Talk. Thank you so much to everybody tuning in and so much to our sponsors who help make these streams possible. My name is Luke Young. I'm on the call with you all night. We eagerly await our basketball game today. Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
Let's all really listen to what politicians say. Does it make sense? For instance, raising tax rates on large corporations. Sounds good. Then we remember, corporations do not pay taxes. They pass tax costs through to their customers. That means a corporate tax increase is a tax increase for everyone who does business with a corporation. That's a tax increase to every one of us. Dwayne McAnally, McAnally Foundation.
Grandview Windows and Doors is a proud sponsor of the Bethany Broncos and a part of the community serving all of Oklahoma City area with a mission to provide our customers exceptional window and door solutions. Locally owned and operated, Grandview Windows and Doors is your window and door specialist. Drop on by our showroom to get the latest color, styles, and special pricing just in time for the fall. Call 405-787-0230 and visit us on Facebook, Grandview Windows and Doors.
M&T Septic and Backhoe is your call for septic installation, pumping, and repair needs. M&T Septic and Backhoe has been installing septic systems for over 25 years. From home builders to homeowners, from old-fashioned septics to aerobic systems and lift stations, give M&T Septic and Backhoe a call at 405-387-9353. A call for all your septic systems, storm shelter, or utility needs, offering free estimates and willing to work with you on all projects. Call 405-387-9353. M&T Septic and Backhoe.
Are you looking for some hair, some virgin hair, some extensions? Well, come to Alchemy Ming Virgin Hair and Boutique. We have moved to 10709 North Rockwell Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Suite D. Come and see all the styles from your best hairstylist, your favorite hairstylist, the award-winning hairstylist of the year, Jasmine J.G. Garrett Whitson.
Welcome back here on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. Whether you're tuning in on our video stream or on the audio-only version, we want you to know that we very much appreciate you tuning in. We anticipate some great basketball tonight. But, of course, they got to do their homecoming festivities first out here at Elk City High, so we're going to let them go ahead and do all that. It looks like they might finally be ready to go and do it. The Elk City women's team has finished their warm-ups, and I see some people hanging out in the tunnel, so I think we're going to get this night on the road here very shortly. Just past 6 p.m. Central Time out here in Elk City, Oklahoma. The temperature outside sitting at a nice, cool, crisp 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Thankfully, a lot of the snow and ice had melted on the way out here, so that was never really much of a problem on my drive out. But it's going to be a cloudy night. You can see the wind gusts up to 24 miles an hour right now. This cold front is moving in tomorrow. We're supposed to be back below freezing all day tomorrow, so that is something that everybody watching or listening might need to take note of. Drip the faucets, have the heat on, all that good stuff. But for now, we're still enjoying some fairly nice weather after our snowstorm. Hadn't been too bad. We're going to take a look at the women's basketball leaderboard here while we've got some time. Here's your class rankings as of January 26th. Lincoln Christian stands atop with nearly all the first place votes you could get, 46 for Lincoln Christian. They come in at 14-2. Broken Bow is number 2 at a 17-1 record. Locust Grove at number 3. McLeod and Douglas 4-5, each getting a vote for first place. Kingfisher is number 6 on a 14-3 season of their own. Chickasha comes in at 15-2, tied with Bethany's 15-2 at 7-8. Weatherford is number 9, and Hera rounds out the top 10. Then on the bottom 10, you're looking at Berry Hill, Fort Gibson, Pauls Valley, North Rock Creek, the Elgin Owls, Bridge Creek, Grove, Lone Grove, Salsaw, and finally Elk City coming in at number 20. If you're watching on our YouTube stream, you get to see this leaderboard. You can see it's based off of points first and record next. So all of these schools get voted on. They all have a certain strength of record, right? This point system they go for. And we're looking ahead, honestly, early February, the OSSAA is going to do their playoff pairing show, which is basically their bracket reveal. So we're going to find out very soon what our playoff situation looks like for all of these teams you see on your screen right now. Bethany coming in at number 8. Obviously, I think this team is going to finish a top 10 team no matter what, especially if they get wins like this tonight. Okay, so looking at Bethany's schedule going ahead. So I'm trying to gather my thoughts here and make sure I say this the most accurate way possible. Elk City wasn't ranked before this rankings. So with Elk City having not been on there, we would have had only 2 more ranked matchups in Anadarko, number 6, 3A, and Weatherford, number 15, 4A. And then that would have been it as far as ranked opponents goes. Bethany wouldn't have had really a chance to get a good win against one of these leaderboard teams. But now that Elk City is ranked, that kind of can add just a little bit more to this Bethany High resume as they get ready for that playoff pairing show. Just one more extra ranked win under their belt, I think would be a great thing for these Lady Broncos. That's a good look at the current leaderboard. I think they're going to have one more. If not one, they'll have 2 more. And we'll be all over it, giving you that information as we go. But for now, we're going to go back to a commercial break here on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. Thanks again to our sponsors, Simplified Tech Solutions, Coyote Pond, Victory Mattress Outlet, and Toro Taxes. But before we go, we've got some news for you. Look at this. The Oklahoma City Home and Garden Show is back January 30th to February 1st. It's at the OKC Fair Park. We're going to be out there tomorrow with Grandview Windows and Doors. Kind of catching up with all of them, seeing what all is going on with the Home and Garden Show. It's at 3101 Gordon Cooper Boulevard out in Oklahoma City, obviously. The entrance is in the south lobby of the Bennett Event Center. We'll be out there at about 10:30, I think, catching the Grandview people for an interview and seeing what it's really all about. So do tune in. Let's go back to break, though, for a second. This is Bethany High School basketball on GSN Sports and Talk.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top-quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family-owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898.
Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
Welcome back here to Elk City High School in Elk City, Oklahoma, home of the 3-time state champion Elkettes. We're getting ready for our 4A matchup tonight between your number 8 Bethany Broncos and the number 20 Elk City High Elkettes. Bethany coming in at 15-2, Elk City 10-6. Should be 4 quarters of nonstop action and fun-filled basketball. This is Luke Young on the mic with you today. We're live on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk, our YouTube channel, which, by the way, speaking of that home and garden show that we're going to be at tomorrow, that interview and those videos we get are going to be on our YouTube as well, so those will be up for you to watch. If you want to see that information we post, if you can't tune in live, it will still be on YouTube and Facebook for you to go find. But let's look at this Bethany Broncos schedule that we've got coming up. So I mentioned we've got 3, counting the match tonight, ranked opponents left. But Bethany has taken down their fair share of ranked opponents as well, including number 15 and 4A Elgin, who we met in the Heart of Oklahoma tournament in Purcell, Oklahoma. In the championship round, the ladies beat them 57-48. 9-point victory there, nearly double-digit win. That was a great, great thing for this Bethany team, as it squarely put them within the top 10. And I think, again, we're going to be here to stay, following just the, hoping, maybe that's a better word, praying for that collapse. Something drastic would have to happen in these last 5 games for us to not finish top 10, in my opinion. But, yeah, throughout this year, Bethany has actually beat Elgin twice. We've beaten Grove, who is now ranked. Blanchard by 20, right? We took down teams like Tuttle by 10. This Bethany team has put together a very, very strong resume heading towards the end of the year. So we are very excited for what postseason is going to bring for this Broncos team. They know how to win. We know that for sure, especially in tournament formats, as we are now 3-0 on tournament victories for the year. Bethany knows how to win in a tournament scenario. I think that will only serve to better their case here in the postseason when we get that far. Let's go through your starters here for both teams while we've got a little bit of time. For Elk City, you're going to be looking at number 2, Ball, number 5, Garbarino, number 10, O'Hara, number 11, Ulrich, and number 23, Coffee. For Bethany, it's most likely going to be Camera. Oh, I think they're starting homecoming finally. Yes, they are starting homecoming. Okay, so we have got the celebrations moving along here. I'll come back to our starters in a second. I'm actually going to play this homecoming here so you can see it a little bit. Okay, folks, well, I think that means that their homecoming festivities have come to a close. So congratulations to all the homecoming court, especially the king and queen as you see them walk off the court right there to the applause of the crowd. Nice turnout, by the way, for both Elk City and Bethany. You kind of expect that, obviously, on such a big night for Elk City, but Bethany has a lot longer of a drive, and it's a pretty nice turnout for our Broncos as well, which you're always happy to see. There's still 10 minutes on the scoreboard here. When that starts counting down, we are officially moving towards meeting the starting rosters, which should be any minute now. So once it does start moving, I will let you know. We'll go to one more commercial break then, and we'll meet our starting five. Oh, well, speak of the devil, there it goes. Elk City's going to get ready to head back out on the floor. The clock is moving. We'll meet the starting rosters for both of these squads after that little bit of a homecoming celebration here shortly. Don't go anywhere. Bethany basketball on GSN Sports and Talk.
Polish is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Oklahoma City, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,660, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, they're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 4571 Northwest 23rd Street, Suite A in Oklahoma City. Call 405-440-0582.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Nobody gives you more. We have great news for you today, folks. Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249 can help with all your tax refund needs. Toro Taxes specializes in helping our community get the maximal refund possible, and their team of experienced tax professionals guarantees reliable, efficient, personalized services. Call 580-275-8933 and talk to Toro. 100% secure digital and in-person processes with services in both English and Spanish. Schedule your appointment today and let the experts handle your tax return. 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. Call 580-275-8933. Don't leave money on the table. Toro Taxes.
Tanko Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing is a commercial and industrial contractor. They offer end-to-end client experience that includes seamless communication, budgeting, staffing, on-site organization, and it's solid quality handiwork every time. The past projects include both new construction and repairs and restoration. Occupied and fully operational job sites are never a problem. They can also plan, manage, and build multi-phase jobs. We are a turnkey plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and mechanical contractor. Tanko Company, give them a call at 405-255-7804. Again, that's 405-255-7804. Tanko.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for good. For good this time. All of the celebrations are over with. Nothing else pregame. We're just ready to go into some basketball. 5:45 on the clock, and then we go to tip, meet our starting rosters, do all that fun stuff. Bethany High School basketball on the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk, and on YouTube, GSN Sports and Talk as well. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. One more time, Simplified Tech Solutions powers this broadcast, 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard in War Acres. Coyote Pond, they sponsor our keys to the game right up north. Actually, you can take MacArthur right straight up there on 63rd. And then Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. And Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, Suite 610. Thanks to all our sponsors, both the features and many more, because we couldn't do what we do without them. And you know we never want to miss a basketball matchup like this. The number 8 Bethany High Broncos traveling on the road, being hosted by the number 20 Elk City High Elkettes. Elk City won the state championship in women's basketball in 1973, 1985, and 1995, but they haven't been back to the big dance since the turn of the century. A little bit of a slump, a little bit of a drought for them there that they have been hoping to break with some pretty good teams these last couple of seasons. Now that they've re-cracked the top 20, maybe they're looking to make some sort of late season push here, try to accomplish that goal. The captains met at mid-floor, so we are just moments away from meeting the starting five. I'll go through them again real quick, though. For Bethany, it's likely going to be Cameron Gear, McKenna Calderon, Madison McNutt, Reese Harris, and Allie Lynn is our starting five. It's been the usual starting five we've brought out all year long. I don't see that changing for any reason. On the Elk City side, you're going to have number 2, Ball, number 5, Garbarino, number 10, O'Hara, number 11, Ulrich, and number 23, Coffee. Well, tomorrow, actually starting today and lasting through the 1st of February is the Oklahoma City Home and Garden Show over at the OKC Fair Park, January 30th through February 1st. It's at 3101 Gordon Cooper Boulevard. Entrance is in the south lobby of the Bennett Event Center. Grandview Windows and Doors, another sponsor of our stream, is going to be out there as well. We're going to meet up with some people from Grandview, talk to them, get a quick interview, and just talk about what all is going on at the OKC Home and Garden Show tomorrow. It'll be on Facebook, it'll be on YouTube, it'll be on the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk. Plenty of ways you can tune in, but make sure you are tuned in because we'll have some good stuff for you there. Not just the interviews, but an actual look about what's going on around the show. And while I'm thinking about it, Southwestern Christian University basketball is back at home tomorrow versus Langston University. I'm going to be out there calling that one. So if you want to hear some SCU basketball on the college level, you can tune back in on the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk, and we'll be carrying those games as well. It's been a while since I've been able to get out to SCU and catch one of those games. I'm excited to go back. It'll be a tough matchup for them, but that should make for some good basketball. All right, 2.5 on this pregame show. This year, I'm lost in thought thinking about all the high moments from this year, all the great things that this team has put together, right? Head coach Eric Saylor, assistant Zach Colson and Jordan Brenning-Stool, they've done a great job with this squad. They've really come into their own. They've been playing at such a high level recently, blowing opponents out of the water. I'm not sure if there are many teams left in the class, even some of those top ones, that could really be able to take down this Broncos team when they're playing at their best. A player I'm looking and keeping an eye out for tonight is going to be Madison Bibbs. I've mentioned her a couple of times through past games, but she is an excellent rebounder. When she gets on the floor, she is able to haul in both offensive and defensive rebounds at a great rate. For her, it's always taking those rebounds, going right back up with them, and getting 2 points. That's her game, and I would love to see that from her tonight. I think she's going to have a great opportunity because, like I said, this Bethany team matches up into Elk City extremely well. Not to mention that, of course, Elk City also has to deal with Cameron Gear. Just over a minute, and then we meet our starting lineup. So we're going to clear this off the screen on our YouTube and get down to it. No John Hickman tonight. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it out here, so it is just me, but we'll catch John again next week. And we're also going to have our coaches show coming back next week as well. We should have middle school men's basketball, or I should say boys basketball for them, middle school boys basketball on next week. And after that, we'll be back with varsity women's. Well, you can hear the music, folks. Looks like they've got one more group of people to honor down at the middle of the floor. I wonder if this is the Hall of Fame ceremony thing they were talking about. They've got a live band in here, by the way. I got to point that out. They've got like a jazz band over to the left of me at the top of the stands. Drum set, saxophones, the whole shebang. All right. We're going to play the national anthem, so we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Right back. Don't go anywhere.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We've provided top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday. And we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse. Whether it's commercial or residential, we offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem there from the choir, I believe that was here at Elk City High. Great stuff from them. But now it's time to meet our starting lineups. First, we're going to go with the visiting Bethany Broncos. Cameron Gear, the first starter announced, and it looks like I was right on my lineup to no one's surprise. She's followed up by number 5, McKenna Calderon. Bethany, you can see them in the all black. Oh, I love these jerseys, the all black with the purple lettering. These look so good. Number 11, Madison McNutt, the third starter out. She'll be followed by number 12, Reese Harris. And rounding out the starting 5 for Bethany, number 23, Allie Lynn. Nothing better than the All Blacks, in my opinion, man. Something about All Black. Now the starting lineup for the home team, the Elk City Elkettes. Up first, it will be number 2, junior guard Blakely Ball. Following her, number 5, junior guard Campbell Garbarino, my mistake. Following her, number 10, junior Lucy O'Hara. Then it's number 11, senior center, Kaislyn Ulrich. And finally, number 23, junior guard, Kylie Coffey. So both teams have been announced. We're ready to go, finally. Live from Elk City High School in Elk City, Oklahoma. It's the Bethany Broncos and the Elk City Elkettes. In a matchup we've been waiting for all day long. Let's catch this thing. Camera gear out to the line to jump for the Broncos. Likely going to be met with number 11, Ulrich. And that will be the case. That's going to be a fun matchup here if they're matched up on each other, 11 on 2. Elk City out in the white with the brown trim. And let's get this thing underway. Here's the jump. And it's won by Regier and the Broncos. We're underway live from Elk City High School. Madison McNutt brings it up the floor. She's working on the right side. Now we get a chance to see what Elk City is going to play as far as defense. They're going to man. Here's Regier from the free throw line. Goes left hand all the way to the rim, and she's got 2 to open up this game. 2-0 Broncos lead. Full court defense coming out from Bethany here. Elk City gets past it clean with the pass to the far side. Spot up 2 taken from number 5, Garbarino. It's no good. Offensive rebound. She'll kick it back out beyond the line. Now Elk City tries to go back down low. There's the drive. Kick right back out to the left wing. This three-pointer, no good. The fight for the rebound goes the way of the Broncos as it was last touched by number 11, Ulrich. That was number 23, Coffee, to take the three-point shot, but no good for her. Bethany stays up 2-0, 7:22 on the clock. The inbounds go short to Madison McNutt. Both teams coming out with this full-court defense. Bethany able to get past it. Here's Lynn up the left side. Lost the dribble, stolen away. Elk City brings it back now. They've got a second chance to put some points on the board. They launch a 3 from the left corner, and that one's good. That's number 2, Ball. Bethany immediately tied up on the far line, and we're going to have a jump ball call. So the full court defense coming out from Elk City causing a little bit of chaos early on. If you're the Elk City Elkettes, the way this Bethany Broncos team has been playing this year, you got to be happy that you were catching them off guard there. The women in white going back and forth around the middle of the floor. Now they feed it over to the right wing. That's number 10, O'Hara. Dump to the corner, trying to give it right back to her. Reese Harris there to get in the way. And it looks like she earns another jump ball. This one's going back with Bethany. 3-2 the score. Elkettes lead by 1, 6:40, we'll call it, on the clock. Now Bethany's got to be able to get this up court cleanly. They want the pass up to Allie Lynn. She's trying to bring it on the right side. Immediately surrounded by 3 white jerseys, and she can't get the pass off cleanly. Here's number 5, Garbarino, all the way to the glass. Right hand and good for 2. 5-2 the score after another Elk City bucket off of a turnover. Harris takes the inbounds. Goes to Cameron Regier up the far side. Regier 2-on-1 on the other end. Takes it herself. Right hand all the way to the rim. 5-4. Had called her onto her left. Didn't even need to go to her. Just took it up herself. Back down to a 1-point game with just over 6 minutes remaining in the first. Here's number 11, Ulrich. She tried to get the pass off. That looked like it was going to number 5, Garbarino, but knocked away by the Broncos. So Elk City will inbound here. They go 4 players all around the corners of the block. There's 2 high screens. Both players vacate to the wing. High inbounds going up to number 11, Ulrich. Now she makes her move. Right hand, 1 dribble, driving to the paint. Shot's too short, and it bounces harmlessly out of play. Bethany gets the ball after the turnover, still down 1. Now 5:58 on the clock. McNutt takes the inbounds. Kind of trapped in that corner, able to get it up court. Regier, the handoff to Harris. Now over to Allie Lynn. Lynn sounds at the left EC. Now back to Regier, top of the key. Handoff to McNutt. Fakes the shot. Going back to her right. Harris looking down low. Once Lynn got it to her, whistle blown. It's a foul on Bethany. The ring, if you can't do that, comes out from the Elk City crowd. They've got a nice student section here as well. Ulrich comes up the right side, stops on a dime, feeds it back out to Coffee. Coffee looking to the corner, but the pass goes wild. Oh, the team's not sure who's got ball here. Should be Bethany ball. And okay, there we go. They fixed it up. They were going to let Elk City inbound that. McNutt was standing on the baseline. It's a home run on the inbounds. Can it get to Regier cleanly? It cannot. Picked off. Elk City brings it back. They don't have the numbers advantage here. They're just going to play it back slower. Now the ball staying at the right wing. Step back 3 for Coffee. No good. Rebounded. Reese Harris. Harris needs somewhere to go. Tied up with the defender immediately. Able to get off to Lynn. She goes over the left side to Regier. Regier driving into the paint. Left hand off the glass. And 1. Cam Regier. And that's why that's one of our keys to the game, dominating in the paint. Not only do you get the lead back, you've got a chance to make it 2, and you put a foul on a very important starter for Elk City. Regier to take this free throw. It's up and no good, a little bit off the right. Whistle blown, going for the rebound. It's a foul on the floor. That one goes on number 11, Ulrich. 2 fouls on Elk City here. That is the second personal on Ulrich. Bethany to inbounds. Trying to free Regier up. She goes all the way around. A lot of contact and another whistle blown. See who this one is going on. Clock is stopped at 5:10. Hasn't moved from this spot here for a while. That one assessed to number 5, Garbarino, her first personal. Now McNutt moves through the line, trying to free herself on the inbounds. A couple screens. Looking for Regier. They go high to Allie Lynn. She's got it in cleanly. Lynn looking to her right, wants a screen from Reese Harris. Doesn't get it, backs off. Lynn looking to her left. There's Calderon. Calderon feeds at the corner. There's an open Madison McNutt. Does she have it? No good. A little bit too strong. The fight for the rebound ends in a whistle blown. They're going to catch number 2, Cam Regier, with this foul. Her first team foul for Bethany in the first. 4:57 on the clock now as Elk City inbounds it. They go quick to number 10, O'Hara. She brings up the right side. Now they go back across the court. They bring it past half floor. Now they go with the drive to the lane. That was number 5, Garbarino. Got the pocket pick, stolen away. Bethany on 2-on-2. McNutt slows it down. Hands it off to Calderon on the far side. She's looking to the corner. Here's Lynn. Lynn directing traffic, gives it back to Calderon. Now she goes down low. There's the lob to Regier. Regier swarmed immediately, got the shot off, got her own rebound. Bethany wants the foul call. They're not going to get it. Rebounded by Garbarino and White. 4:30 on the clock. 6-5, Bethany still leads. Timeout taken by Elk City. Clock stops at about 4:25. A low-scoring, perhaps, start to this match, but a fiery one at that. We'll be back after a short break.
Let's all really listen to what politicians say. Does it make sense? For instance, raising tax rates on large corporations. Sounds good. Then we remember, corporations do not pay taxes. They pass tax costs through to their customers. That means a corporate tax increase is a tax increase for everyone who does business with a corporation. That's a tax increase to every one of us. Dwayne McAnally, McAnally Foundation.
Jazz Band doing their thing as we come out of timeout. 6-5, Bethany leads by 1 over the home team, Elk City Elkettes. 4:27 on the clock. The women in white have ball. See what they draw up here out of timeout. They have plenty of time to talk about this next possession. They're going with number 10, O'Hara. She's looking to her left. Ooh, thought about the 3 right now from number 5, Garbarino. She tries to drive in. There's the handoff back to O'Hara. She goes behind the back, step back, long 2, off the front of the rim, no good. Harris gets the rebound after it was punched out, but she hits the deck hard as there was a lot of contact. This is number 5, Garbarino, taking the foul, her second personal. Something to note, 4 team fouls here on Elk City in the first. Looks like they're making their first sub. This is number 30, Williamson, coming onto the floor. Still 4:10 remaining in the first quarter. I mean, it's a lot of time to let Bethany be in the bonus this early on. McNutt to inbound it. 4 players around the perimeter. Now they drive. Lynn setting off ball screen on the left side. They're looking for her to get the inbounds. Doesn't go to her. Instead, it's Calderon cutting across and getting the inbounds. She goes back to McNutt in the middle of the floor. She'll take it up the right side. Looking ahead. Almost got it to Cam Regier. She's able to corral it before it goes out of bounds. Regier brings it back up. Here's an open McNutt from the left side. Madison McNutt for 3. 9-5. Bethany now leads by 2 possessions. Long pass up the left side of the floor for Elk City to get past the full court pressure. They try to go all the way to the baseline with O'Hara, but she spins off, gives it back out beyond the perimeter to Coffey. Coffey with the lob down low. Here's Ulrich, right hand, kick to the corner. Williamson fresh on the floor, tries the 3, no good. Reese Harris got the rebound, immediately swarmed, and a whistle blown again. This should be team foul number 5. And this will put Bethany in the bonus. Again, this is very early to put the Bethany Broncos in a bonus in a game like this. I want to say that was assessed to number 10, O'Hara. And that is the case, her first personal. First free throw is made. Bethany now leads 10-5 as number 10, Cameron Donnelly, subs onto the floor here for the Broncos. Here's Harris trying to make it as a 6-point lead. And she can't, a little bit off the mark, rebounded by number 2, Ball. Elk City going the other way in a hurry. They bring it up the right side of the floor. Spinning out as Coffey, trying to get the pass back out towards the middle of the floor. It's punched away. Bethany's, again, interior defense has been playing very well already in the first quarter. They have caused a lot of those drives to have to stop and spin out of trouble. That's something you like to see. Feed down low. Ulrich fakes the shot, goes back out beyond the perimeter. Now they go back to Ulrich. Right side, driving through the lane. Got the shot off, and it's good for 2. Right-handed layup for Ulrich. Past a couple of defenders. Just great move from her. Bethany trying to answer. Here's Lynn spinning from the left side. Goes into the paint. Kicked it back out to Madison Bibbs. Bibbs tried to get to the baseline, but dribbled it off of her defender's foot. It will be out on Ulrich and the Elkets. Just above 3 minutes remaining in the first. Scored 10-7 after the made 2-pointer for Elk City. Oh, and a whistle blown, an off-ball foul. They're going to hit Cam Regier with this one. That is Regier's second, and she'll come off the floor. Number 35, Emma Saylor, now on the floor in her place. And this is big minutes for both Bibbs and Saylor. 3 minutes left to play in the first. You're in bonus. Cam Regier not on the floor. They tried to trap the ball handler around half court. She gets the pass off. A couple quick passes now go to the left side, back to the top of the key. Here's number 10, O'Hara on the drive, spinning, in trouble, needs somewhere to go, able to get it off to Ulrich. Ulrich back out beyond the perimeter. A couple quick passes around. Bibbs closes out on the three-pointer and got O'Hara to miss. Defensive rebound for the Broncos. Lynn takes the ball. She'll bring it up the floor, given primary ball handler duties. Now she hands it off to McNutt at the logo. McNutt bounce pass down low, trying to get to Saylor. Saylor picks it up right back to 11. She's had a little bit of room for the three. Now she wants it from straight away. Yes! Madison McNutt puts up a big three-pointer here at the end of the first. 2:14 on the clock, 13-7 the lead. Ulrich has it again at the free throw line. This time she drives right hand and kicks it back out. A couple quick passes all the way around the perimeter. And the three-pointer in response is good from Coffey. She hit that from the left wing. 13-10, now under 2 minutes. McNutt and the Broncos play this one slow. 2 players in the corner. Allie Lynn up top setting an on-ball screen. Looking for Saylor in the paint. Both players still in the corner. They go to Madison Bibbs on the left side. She hands it back off to McNutt, trying to get with the give and go. There's the screen from Saylor. McNutt still can't free herself up. This is good defense from number 10, O'Hara. Pass for Bethany, goes over to Lynn. She picked up the dribble in a rough spot, passes it to the corner. Bibbs keeps it alive. Right back along the baseline. Somehow Bethany kept that alive. Extra pass. Madison McNutt launched another three. Hers didn't fall. Offensive rebound, and on the putback, Allie Lynn is fouled. That foul goes on number 2, Ball. Her first personal will send Allie Lynn to the line. She's shooting 2. In a 13-10 game, these are already big free throws, and she drops the first. 14-10. Her second attempt here. And that one rims in and out, but there it is. Rebounded by Madison Bibbs, and her putback tags on 2. 16-10, a minute 15. That's what she's been so great at all season. That's why she's my player to watch for this game. Now from the corner, here's Williamson. Needs somewhere to go. Got it inside the paint. Number 21, Wyatt, spinning out of trouble. Again, another drive stuffed by Bethany. Let's see if they can keep this one up. If Elk City beats you on the 3-ball, they beat you on the 3-ball, but you don't want to let easy runs to the glass go. Feed down low. Wyatt had a cross on the baseline. No good. They kick it back out beyond the perimeter. The 3 taken from the left wing. No good for Elk City. Offensive rebound. They'll get a second chance. It's O'Hara who wants it again. No good. This time rebounded by Cameron Donnelly. Donnelly with 38 seconds left. Looking to her left. Here's Madison McNutt. Bounce past the Lynn. Standing at about the free throw line. Now she drives left hand. Trying to get past 2 defenders. Got the shot off and drew the foul. Allie Lynn gets a chance to head back to the line, and now she's got a foul on number 30, Williamson. That is her first personal. Foul number starting really to climb here, it feels like, for Elk City. They don't have a lot of their starters on the floor now. First one off the mark. Number 15, Morgan McNutt, steps onto the floor. You see her standing on the logo on the YouTube stream. Subs off her sister, Madison. 6-point lead for the Broncos, 30 seconds left in the first. Second free throw, that one up, and no good as well. 0 for 2 on that trip, and Bibbs fighting for the rebound. Looks like they're going to catch her with a foul. That is the 3rd team foul on the Bethany Broncos, first on Madison Bibbs. 30 seconds left to play. Clock back to running. Elk City down 6. It's again 2 possessions, but they've got a chance to cut into it and make it a 1-possession lead for the Broncos before we go to a quarter break. Here's O'Hara looking down to the corner. Ball needs somewhere to go. Baseline pass, a couple quick passes into the paint, blocked by Donley. Bethany stuffs them as time runs out. 7 seconds left. One more chance here for the Broncos. They bring up the right side. Morgan McNutt has it. She feeds to the corner. Donley catch and shoot opportunity. No good. No chance for the putback. But it's a 6-point lead for the Bethany Broncos at the end of the first. 16-10. Number 8 in the class leads number 20 on Elk City's home floor. We'll be back after this quick break for the second quarter. This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. So after the end of the first, number 23, Allie Lynn has 1 point. Number 22, Madison Bibbs has 2. Out of the players currently on the floor, those are the only 2 with points. Reese Harris back on the floor, accompanied by McKenna Calderon, though. A few of the starters getting another chance here. 8 minutes on the clock for the second. Bethany leads by 6 for those just now joining us, 16-10. And we're immediately right back into the action here. Elk City has ball first. They try to drive into the paint. They've got a very driving kick as Cameron Donnelly gets a steal. Offense, Bethany slows it back down. Harris backs it up towards the logo here. Madison Bibbs stands at the free throw line as Harris drives right side. Now she backs off, trying to get to Donnelly at the same spot. Donnelly spins, right hand going all the way to the glass. High shot, and it's banked in. Great move from Cameron Donnelly. Nothing her defender could do about that one. 18-10, 7:27 left to play. Here's an open 3 from the corner for Williamson. She tried that before from the other side and hit it, but this time no good. Reese Harris gets the rebound. Harris with the home run. Pass, that doesn't make sense. Touchdown pass. Donnelly pump fake, got her defender to bite, but she couldn't get the shot to fall. Elk City tries to throw it off of the Bethany Broncos, but the black jersey still fighting for possession of the ball, and Calderon comes away with it. Harris bounce pass to Bibbs. She squares up, wants the long 2. No good, a little bit too strong. Falls in the hands of number 21, Wyatt, and now we have a whistle blown. Foul goes on number 5, McKenna Calderon. That'll be her first. Elk City saw their foul numbers climb very quickly in the first quarter. It put Bethany in the bonus with about 4 minutes remaining. They do not want to have the same thing happen here in this second quarter. McKenna Calderon nearly got the steal from number 2, ball out to number 10, O'Hara. Elk City hangs on. Now they've got in the corner. There's the baseline pass again. They feed number 11, Ulrich, whose mid-range doesn't go from the right side. Regier now gets the rebound. She brings it up very quickly, weaving through multiple defenders. Nearly lost the pass again, so it gets punched out by Elk City. This will not be a backcourt violation. Harris brings it up against number 5, Gambarino. She looks to Regier, who gives it now back to Calderon all the way around the perimeter, and a wild pass. Thought it was nearly tipped by Elk City, but it's just a miscommunication on the Broncos. Clock stops at about 6:20. The score is still 18-10. Bethany leads. Well, Elk City's got to put together a good offensive possession here. They've gotten a couple good looks from the mid-range, just haven't gotten anything to drop. Ball on the give and go. Nothing going there. The cut again to the paint stuffed by Bethany. Good job from the Bethany defense. Here's number 5, Gambarino looking down low. She has number 10, Ulrich. Her shot too short. Rebounded by Regier once more. She throws one wildly to the scorer's table. Calderon kept it alive. Great job by McKenna Calderon. Now Regier from beyond the arc spins and lost the dribble. Stolen away, fast break here, one-on-one on the other end. There's the pass from number 5, Gambarino, to number 10, O'Hara. And Elk City puts some points back on the board with the 2, 18-12. 5:30 left to play in the first half. Bethany a little bit out of sorts here. They kind of need to slow this thing down. They've been a little bit out of control and out of touch, right? The communication hasn't been there. Harris at the top of the key gives it back to Regier. She thought about the three, instead hands it off to Morgan McNutt. McNutt drives at about the free throw line, kicks out the corner. Cameron Donnelly wants her three-pointer. No good, but thankfully off of Elk City. McNutt steps back off the floor, replaced by Madison McNutt. Now you see Calderon, Regier, Harris, Madison McNutt, and Cameron Donnelly all on the floor for Bethany. The inbounds go straight to Harris. She had a pretty good first quarter. We'd love to see her get started here again. She feeds down low, and there's an over-the-back penalty. That foul going to be on number 11, Ulrich. That is Ulrich's third personal. She's in some foul trouble here in the first half. Allie Lynn steps back onto the floor. Calderon gets a break. Have to wonder how much longer Elk City is going to let Ulrich play. Inbounds goes high. There's Regier. Fakes the three, step back, now goes between the legs and drives. Spinning, free throw line, kicks it out to Madison McNutt on the far corner. She's got Reese Harris. Back to McNutt, who tried to they're going to say she didn't. She tried to reinsert herself inbounds before getting that pass. They're going to say she was still technically out of bounds when she received. So it's a turnover on the Broncos. Under 5 minutes left to play here. 4:50 on the clock officially. 18-12, Bethany leads. Elk City brings up the floor. They're immediately feeding it inside, and now it's passed back outside to Williamson. Nothing opens up for Elk City, so they reset the offense. Here's Williamson again from the right wing. Her three, no good. Offensive rebound by Ball. Ball kicks it back out. There's the drive from O'Hara. She puts up the two. No good again. Fight for the rebound, and a whistle blown. No one came down with it cleanly, but it was another foul on, I believe, on number 11, Ulrich. We'll confirm that here in a second as Bethany takes the inbounds with 4:30 left to play in the first half. Only a 6-point game, although the way this has been going, 6 points feels like a lot. Lynn stands just inside the perimeter. Nice bounce pass to Reese Harris. She goes with the bounce pass herself to Regier. Regier backs down her defender, spins, left hand, just a little bit too short. Unfriendly bounce for Cam Regier. Defensive rebound by Elk City. Bethany back in a zone defense. 2-1-2. Elk City able to feed it down low. They try to tangle up Ball, but she's able to get the pass off. Here's number 5, Gambarino, with a nice move and a tough finish. Gambarino drove in from the left wing, 18-14. 3:45 left to play in the first. Now only a 4-point lead. 2 team fouls on the Elks here. There's a handoff to Reese Harris. Harris now going back left side, picked up the dribble, got it off to Cameron Gear, who launches the three, in and out. Rebounded by number 5, Gambarino of the Elkettes. 3:25 now on the clock. Elk City from the top of the key, just slowing things down. Nothing opened up for Gambarino. She goes to the right. Regier nearly intercepted the pass. All the way to the baseline is number 23, Coffey. She launches one back out, and there's another drive and another layup. This time O'Hara gets the foul call. Well, they are very eager to take their drives into the lane. If you give them any kind of seam, any kind of lane, they're going to attack it. Credit to Elk City for that. Now at the line, number 10, O'Hara, and she hits the first. 18-15. Emma Saylor, McKenna Calderon back on the floor. Donnelly and Regier being given a break. Second, no good, and with 3:11, ooh. Another foul on Bethany. This time it's going on Allie Lynn. I was going to say the clock starts running as there was another offensive rebound, but the clock didn't have to run at all. We're back at the free throw line. First one, no good from number 11, Ulrich. That was, by the way, Allie Lynn's second personal and the third team foul on Bethany in this quarter. The score remains 18-15 after that missed free throw. Here's the second chance. Ulrich puts it up and hits that one. At least got something out of it, back down to a 2-point lead, 18-16. Number 12, Hewlin, on the floor now for Elk City. 3:10 and counting. Bethany back down to a 1-possession lead. They've been pretty good at keeping it at about 2. Love to see them put some points on the board here. Harris going left hand, feeds to the corner. McNutt wants the baseline pass through the hands of Emma Saylor. unfortunate end to that possession right there. Another turnover on the Broncos. That gives Elk City a chance to tie this game back up. They go back and forth just beyond the logo. Good defense right there from Calderon, just forcing them to hesitate. But now Bethany kind of out of position. They got to scramble with a 3-2 zone. A feed to the corner, all the way back out around the world. Now here's number 23, Coffee. Coffee working left hand, and her pass intercepted. Emma Saylor gets the steal. Madison McNutt takes it, slow things down. Going to let the offense get set. Here's Harris from the right side working left. Now spins, goes back the way she came. Got a screen from Calderon. Fired one into the paint, somehow wounded up in the hands of Hallie Lynn, and it turns into a Madison McNutt 3 from the corner. It's no good. Offensive rebound. Calderon has it after a couple of hands bounce it around. She hands it off to Harris, who has enough room. The whistle was blown before the shot. Offensive foul on Bethany. Emma Saylor off the floor. Madison Bibbs back on. Just over 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Elk City looking to tie this game up or potentially take a lead. Bethany back in this 2-1-2. Here's number 12, Hewlin from the free throw line. Holding on to it, now goes back out beyond the arc. Number 10, O'Hara pulls up, dumps it to Hewlin. Hewlin drew the foul. Hewlin was right underneath the rim, able to send herself to the line. And these are big free throws here. 4 team fouls on Bethany, one more, and they put the Elkettes in bonus. First one missed. Camera Gear back on the floor. Now Allie Lynn subbed off. That was, by the way, the first personal foul on Reese Harris. The second attempt takes a more friendly bounce, and that one falls. Bethany hanging on to a 1-point lead. 1:48 left to go in the first half. Harris working to her left. Sees Madison Bibbs. No one inside the paint. There's Calderon on the cut. Couldn't get to her. Regier tangled up, but Bibbs able to pick up her teammate. Awkward bounce pass to Regier, but she maintains control. She got to Harris, who pulls up for the mid-range 2 from that far side. And Reese Harris makes it a 3-point game. 20-17. Elk City wants that corner 3. You can feel it in the way their offense runs. Ball back out to O'Hara. Now inside the perimeter. They go all the way back out to the corner, and Ball can't get it. She's got her offensive rebound, though. Now goes right hand, working past Reese Harris. Off the glass, unfriendly bounce. A second chance, and that one is good. That's Garbarino able to pick up that offensive rebound, and that draws a timeout taken out of Bethany. 20-19 the score. We'll take a break with them. It's a full timeout, so we'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. More Bethany basketball after this.
Grandview Windows and Doors is a proud sponsor of the Bethany Broncos and a part of the community serving all of Oklahoma City area with a mission to provide our customers exceptional window and door solutions. Locally owned and operated, Grandview Windows and Doors is your window and door specialist. Drop on by our showroom to get the latest colors, styles, and special pricing just in time for the fall. Call 405-787-0230 and visit us on Facebook, Grandview Windows and Doors.
The Oklahoma City Home and Garden Show is back at the OKC Fair Park, 3101 Gordon Cooper Boulevard. It's in the Bennett Event Center. We'll be out there tomorrow bright and early, meeting up with Grandview Windows and Doors, talking about all things home garden and Grandview, so don't miss that one. It'll be live on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk Facebook page. But back here in Elk City, Oklahoma, it's a 2019 game with 1:03 officially left to play in this first half. Bethany does have ball, but this game is much, much closer than I think they believe it should be. Here's Harris to bring it up the floor. She's working to her right, on the right line. Steps back, lost the dribble, in trouble, goes down. And they're going to say out on Harris. They're going to say, I think she stepped out while technically having possession. And that'll bring Morgan McNutt on the floor as Harris comes off and heads to the bench. That's a bad turnover right there. I mentioned it, but only a 1-point game with time running out. 2019, 50 seconds. Elk City running to the right side. Here's number 10, O'Hara, trying to dribble into the paint, wrapped up with a couple defenders. Madison McNutt almost gets the steal, diving bodies. Elk City just hangs on to it and we'll have a jump ball. And I think that is obviously the right decision right there from Elk City. The way they've been playing defense right now, they've held this high-powered Bethany offense to very little. I think they like their chances here with a set defense and 40 seconds left. Still 2019. Morgan McNutt to inbound. She gives it straight to Madison McNutt, who will bring it up the floor. McNutt going left side. Pass to Morgan McNutt. She's in trouble, able to get it off. Here's Calderon to bring it back out towards the logo. Goes all the way around. There's Bibbs on the backdoor cut. And Madison Bibbs tags on 2. 22-19, the lead back out to 3. 18 seconds left to play. A wild shot from down low that looked like number 12, Hewlin, just wanted the foul call, but it turns into a bucket anyways. As again, the second chance points come through for the Elkettes. 4 seconds, plenty of time. There's the lob down low. Regier has it inside the perimeter, got the shot off. Oh, and it just bounces away. It's a 22-21 game. Bethany leads by 1 at the half. I think if you're the Bethany Broncos, you're not too happy with how that first half went. A lot of missed shots, a lot of missed opportunities, but we'll talk about it on the halftime show presented by Blake Nightingale State Farm. Don't go anywhere. We've got insights into that first half when we come back.
All right, we're back out here talking with Blake Nightingale at State Farm Insurance right here on Northwest Expressway. Blake, why don't you tell everybody where you're at? Then we're going to find out about some insurance. Where are you at?
Absolutely. I'm just located here off the Northwest Expressway in between Rockwell and Council, just west of the Canes. So we're right there over there by the Target. So
There you go. Talk insurance and talk Canes or something like that. Well, Blake, there's several questions I have, and I want to get this out of the way again.
Okay.
State Farm Insurance has some really good rates on auto insurance. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. We have just recently had some other rate reductions, and this is the prime time to be shopping after all, credit card bills, Christmas bills all went up, and so you're looking for ways to save money. This year is going to be the year. If you come with us, State Farm, we're going to save you some money. So,
And I can vouch for that. You can save, well, I guess I shouldn't say, depending on what you have, you can save you some money because some of these insurance companies are so high. Come over to State Farm, you're going to save you some money.
Yeah, absolutely. There are ways to save. I would just say constantly, reevaluating your coverage and making sure you got the right stuff. But we're always looking to do both. We're wanting to get you the best coverage for the best price. So.
Well, speaking of the best coverage, we've got a special season coming up called the Storm Season.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell us about homeowners insurance,
Yep.
roofs, all of that stuff
Yeah.
with the storm system coming up. We just had some storms here this past couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, now's the time. I mean, we're getting ready to get into spring season in the next couple of months. We say storm season, but, we just had a tornado, a couple of weeks ago. So
Right.
Storm season seems to be all year long with Oklahoma. But primarily we get into that hail season coming up in the next few months. And that's the perfect time before this happens to make sure you've got the right policy in place. And we're always glad to look over your policy and make sure you got the right coverage. So,
And the roof is so important anyway. Is there any possibility before the storm season comes that, I don't know, can they do anything to prepare for what's coming up?
yeah, so a couple things outside of the roof. One thing I always tell people, take a quick video of all your stuff in your house. Obviously, we never think that a tornado is going to happen, but if it does, just having a simple video of all your contents and just what you have around the house is crucial in the claims process. Furthermore, when it comes to the roof, I just tell people, this is the time to find who you trust, both as an insurance provider and as a roofing contractor. It's always important to find, whenever that storm happens, to have somebody that you trust getting up there. You're going to have people from out of state, Texas, wherever, coming to tell you that you got a roof that needs to be fixed. And so just having those people around you and starting now before it happens, because when it happens, it kind of can be chaotic for you. So
Absolutely. Well, Blake, tell us again before we get on some other stuff, how important it is. We always talk about shop local, but that includes your local insurance agent too, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the things I think that we provide, I've got 6 licensed staff members, and they're willing to answer questions. And so it's not call 100 number, sit on hold for 30 minutes, and then talk to somebody you don't even know. It's when you call in, you're going to talk to the same person, and you're going to have that resource available to you. Furthermore, when it comes to the roof, it's one of those things where you've got to make sure you've got the right coverage. There's a lot of different policies out there in Oklahoma right now, and so you just want to make sure that you've got the coverage in place that you think you do and that you want. So.
And you're local. I can't get much local than you. You grew up in Enid just like I did. So
Yes, I'm from Enid here, been in the city for now, I don't know, 15, 20 years. I don't know how old I am, but anyways, it's one of those things where I'm just down the street and I'm always here to help. So
you really are. Now, as we get into the storm season and other things, you have other insurance. You have renter's insurance. You have, gosh, you can cover boats. You can cover all kind of things, right?
yeah, we like the big three. We love auto, home, and life, but we've got it all. We can cover your business. We can cover your health needs. We can do boats, RVs, recreational vehicles, and so anything you need, we can take care of it for you.
Well, we appreciate your support of our broadcast of Bethany High School and all your interest in what you're doing around the local schools here, not just Bethany. You're here for everybody. Like your good neighbors. That's such a good slogan.
Yeah.
You ever walk in the door and you think that you hear that jingle, like a good neighbor?
I know.
I'd sing it, but
well, I am here, and I'm here to be a good neighbor, and I'm glad to help and be a local resource. So.
All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and give us your phone number again and
Okay.
your address and any other information you want to give us?
Absolutely. You can reach us here at 405-728-1313. You can also text or call anytime. My address here is 7304 Northwest Expressway, just off of, just between Council and Rockwell. And so give us a call anytime. We're here to help. Go Broncos.
And I can vouch every time I come in here, they're really friendly in here, so you'll really like it. Blake, thank you again, and we'll be back to visit with you soon.
Thank you.
And we're back here in the halftime show presented by Blake Nightingale State Farm here on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. 22-21, not exactly, I think, where Bethany wanted to be at halftime, but where they find themselves nonetheless. Fitting game, though, for a top 24A matchup, these two squads, it's exactly as I thought. Elk City came out of the gates firing. They were playing with some serious heart and serious hustle, causing a lot of turnovers, and honestly doing very well off the glass, much better than I thought they were going to be. You know, that was one of my keys of the game was paint dominance, and that includes the rebounding game, which Bethany, although they've had a couple good rebounds here and a couple good second chances, just hasn't really dominated today. And it's led to a lot of Elkette buckets and a lot of chances for Elk City to stick around. But we'll see if they can rectify that here in the second half. Currently, I'm looking at the scores on the board right now. It appears that I believe Madison McNutt has 6. I believe Madison Bibbs has 4, if I'm getting my points right. Oh, no, here we go. I've got it right. Okay, so Cameron Gear has 2. McKinney Calderon has 1. And it looks like number 22, Madison Bibbs, has 1 herself. No, I'm still not wrong. You know what, folks? I will get those to you later. We'll get those to you closer to the third half because I can't read their scoreboard over here. I'm going to have to move out a little bit. But anyways, back to what we were talking about, the play at the paint. So both these two teams have a little bit of a similar offense. They want to feed it to about the free throw line. They want to open up the offense by getting it inside the paint. Then you have the option to drive or kick. Right now, Elk City has been able to get the ball in the paint and kick it out pretty consistently. They haven't been able to drive so much. They've had to drive from beyond the arc. Bethany, on the other hand, has been able to get it into the paint, but they don't have that second layer to the offense. They've been able to get Madison Bibbs to spin, go to the board. They've been able to get Regier to spin, go to the board, sure. And obviously Madison McNutt has had the 3 ball a couple of times. But I feel like they just haven't had the consistent second layer to the offense that Elk City has had. And I think that's why the Elk-Kids are sticking around through the first half. Despite this, Bethany still leads by 1. I think it's no secret that the Bethany Broncos are the better team here tonight. I would really like to see them come out of the gates and play like it. They got a little bit caught off guard, I think, with the full court pressure early on. And I can't imagine Elk City is going to let that go anywhere. They're going to try to cause as many turnovers, as much chaos as possible. So we'll see how Bethany reacts, how they adapt to it. Toro Taxes is at 5909 Northwest Expressway in Suite 249. For Toro Taxes, call 580-275-8933. They have services in both English and Spanish. They'll help you with your tax returns, business, and individual services. Thanks so much to Toro Taxes for their support of Bethany High School athletics. And hey, if you want to see your business name and logo next to that Bethany Bronco, make sure you email anvgsn85@gmail.com or americasneighborhoodvalues@gmail.com. Either one will work. And before we get into this second half of play, the Home and Garden Show is at the OKC Fair Park. Started today and it's lasting until February 1st. We're going to be out there tomorrow. The official address is 3101 Gordon Cooper Boulevard. Entrance is in the south lobby of the Bennett Event Center. Again, this is the Oklahoma City Home and Garden Show. Grandview Windows and Doors and their friendly people will be out there, so we'll be meeting up with them, catching a couple interviews, and seeing what the event is all about. But now it's time for the second half of play here in Elk City, Oklahoma. A close match between the Broncos and the Elkettes, and really, we wouldn't have it any other way. So now we've got the scores updated. Madison McNutt has 6. Madison Bibbs has 4. Cameron Gear has 4. On the floor right now, McKenna Calderon has 0. Number 15, Morgan McNutt, has 0. We'll see what Reese Harris has when they flash her number up on the board as Elk City gets ball first. So Elk City will play it to the left side. There's their feed down low. Here's number 11, Ulrich, putting up the awkward shot. No good. Rebounded by Cameron Gear. And that's a good first defensive stand by Bethany. Elk City did exactly what they wanted to. They got the feed into the paint, and nothing turned out. Here's Regier now. She's working right hand, 2 steps, layup off the glass, no good, no foul. Rebounded by Elk City. 2-on-2 on the other end. Here's O'Hara. She hands it back off beyond the perimeter. They go back to number 10. Now she's on the right side working left. Looking back to number 23, Coffee, who had a couple big shots in the first as well. Coffee now feeds it down low to number 11, Ulrich. She feeds to the corner. That's number 5, Garbarino. And Garbarino's 3 gives Elk City the lead. 24-22. A minute came off the clock here in the third quarter. Just over 7 minutes left to play in the third. So now Elk City still playing their man defense. There's the feed to Regier. She spins, goes past her defender, right hand off the glass, and that is the bread and butter for Cameron Regier. Can't leave her one-on-one with pretty much anybody. 24-24. Regier now up to 6 on her night. And Madison McNutt trying to fight for the steal, almost able to get it off the ball. They feed to Ulrich. Ulrich spins, right hand. She's in the paint as well. Going up against Regier, and this time Bethany wins as the shot didn't fall, and they got the defensive rebound. 6.5 left to play in the third. Here comes Madison McNutt looking down low. It's Regier again, back to the right hand. This time it doesn't fall. Took an unfriendly bounce. Score remains all knotted up, 24-24. And a wild shot on the other end. That time it was number 2 ball coming in from the baseline. Able to tag 2 onto the Elk City score. 26-24. Bethany goes down to the corner. Regier brings it back out to the top of the key. Hand off to Calderon, sets her a screen. Now Calderon goes right side, fed to the corner again. Lynn makes her move, driving left hand into the lane. Had a defender clear out. Tried to get the shot off, no foul. Thought she might have got her in the hand, but the official didn't see it. So here comes Elk City on the fast break. They feed ball from the left side, but her shot way too strong off the glass. Regier has the defensive rebound. Regier 2-on-2. On the fast break, she goes through multiple defenders and does draw the foul. Clock stops at about 5:42. This foul goes on number 2 ball of the Elkettes. That is the first team foul on Elk City here in the third quarter. Regier at the line. Can't make the first. That is the third personal foul, and it was actually assessed to Garbarino. So third personal foul on Garbarino. She'll head off the floor. One more free throw coming for Regier. Regier trying to make it 7 on her night, and she does. Makes it 26-25, Elk City leads. The women in white on that far side. Looking down low, there's the bounce pass, number 10, O'Hara. She kicks it out, Ulrich, all the way back into the corner. Now it's with number 30, and Williamson can't knock down the shot. Defensive rebound, Bethany has it. Lynn will bring it up the floor. Elk City wants to apply her pressure. Lynn able to go all the way to the right side, trying to get all the way to the baseline, threw up the shot, didn't get the foul call. Defensive rebound, and I think that was a good no call right there from the official. On the fast break, it's a line drive thrown up ahead to Ulrich, and she's able to corral and get the shot off, but it doesn't go for Elk City. We're still 26-25 now with under 5 minutes left to play in the third. Calderon with the inbounds for Gear. She throws it to the corner with Madison McNutt. McNutt goes back to the top of the key. Now Harris over to the corner. Here's Calderon on the baseline. Tried to sling one, but it's picked off. And on the fast break, no one near number 10, O'Hara. Right-handed layup and good for two. 28-25, Elk City leads here in the third. Now they push it out to three. Bethany playing from behind. And we'll have a timeout taken as right before Regier was about to drive, the whistle was blown. 3-point lead for the home team, Elk City. 4:33 on the clock. We'll be back after a quick break. Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999. and coyotepond.com. Bethany will have ball here coming out of the timeout. 28-25, Elk City leads over your Bethany Broncos by 3. One team foul on the Elkettes, none on the Broncos here in the third. Again, 4:33 to play. The inbounds goes down low, trying to feed Regier. Regier had Madison Bibbs cut. Now she spins left hand, got it off the glass. Again, a no foul call, and the shot doesn't go. Elk City to bring up the floor. They're going on the far line. That's number 10, O'Hara. O'Hara walks up the right side. Now makes her move left hand into the paint, and that draws a foul. I don't know. I mean, there was a little bit of contact, but I thought Harris got ball clean. They'll say it's a foul regardless, and O'Hara will send to the line. Yeah, bad luck for Bethany. Unable to get any foul calls on their end, and they immediately send Elk City to the line. 29-25 as O'Hara hits the first. 4:15 on the clock. Bibbs and Donley down low trying to get the rebound, but it doesn't matter. The second one made. 5-point lead for Elk City. 30-25. Bethany now down multiple possessions. First time all night. Here's Madison McNutt to bring it up the right side. She goes crossover into the paint, fed one to the corner. Madison Bibbs has it, goes back out. From the wing, Reese Harris drives right hand all the way into the lane, throws up a wild shot, no good, and a defensive rebound. Fighting for it, finally the whistle blown. That was Ball who came down with it. And after the jump ball, it's going to stick with the Broncos, but that play right there, Harris able to drive all the way to the glass, but just throws up a wild shot. Not really getting a clean look at the bucket. That's kind of been the problem here for Bethany, and maybe a point in Elk City's favor. Morgan McNutt goes back to Cameron Donnelly, top of the key. Donnelly hands it off. Madison McNutt, right wing. McNutt gets a screen. Picked up the dribble, has to go to the corner. A couple quick passes around trying to find Donnelly underneath the basket. She swings one to Morgan McNutt, far corner. No shot opens up for anybody. Here's Madison Bibbs now, has it within the arc. Harris, catch and shoot three from straight away. And count it, a shot for Reese Harris and an assist for Madison Bibbs. 30-28, 3:25 left to go in the third. Bethany pulls within 2. A quick pass to the baseline, opens up a shot from Ulrich, but it doesn't fall, rebounded by the Broncos. Maybe a stroke of good luck on that one for Bethany as they have a chance to tie this game. 3 minutes left to play. Here's Bibbs from the key, going right hand, trying to find her way into the paint. Backs it off, looking to the baseline, trying to get to Donnelly, deflected. A couple of quick deflections. Madison McNutt couldn't pick it up, and it's grabbed by O'Hara. The white jerseys slow it down, run the offense. 4 players around the perimeter. 1 stands on the right side of the paint. From the corner, that's the pass back to O'Hara, who's driving all the way to the glass with the left hand. No good. Offensive rebound. Ulrich goes back up with it, but her shot doesn't fall, and finally Morgan McNutt comes down with the basketball. 2:37. Here's Bibbs from the far side, going to the baseline. No good. Went to the drive and the kick, nearly deflected and stolen away. Bethany's offense maybe getting a little bit predictable. Here's Morgan McNutt with number 30, Williamson, on her. Gets the pass off to Bibbs. Bibbs feeds Madison McNutt down low, and the ball is punched out of bounds. Number 21, Wyatt, on the floor here for number 11, Ulrich. And it looks like Bethany's going to have a couple subs of their own. Allie Lynn and Cameron Gear back on the floor. Harris, and it looks like Donley will sub off. Clock stopped at about 2:20. Bethany has inbounds. They feed it down low. Quick catch and shoot opportunity for Regier. It doesn't fall. Fighting for the rebound, and this time she does draw the foul. Not surprised by that one. 3 defenders on her, 1 attacking from behind. And they will say that this was a shooting foul, so Cameron Gear just gets the head to the line. Second personal foul on number 2 Ball of the Elkettes. Calderon set to sub on as Regier knocks down the first. That pulls Bethany within 1, 30-29. 2:18 on the clock. Regier lines up her second. And hits that one as well. 2 for 2 on that trip. Tie ball game, 30-30 once more. Elk City trying to break the deadlock. They've lost their 2-possession lead here. That's number 10 O'Hara getting tied up. A couple quick passes from straight away. The three-pointer no good for number 23 Coffee. Fight for the rebounds. Madison Bibbs going through 2 people, and they're going to hit Bibbs with the travel call, and she can't believe it. Both Bibbs and Cameron Gear throwing up their hands. Don't know why that was the call with how many defenders were grabbing at her right there. Inbounds here for Elk City. They go to the far corner. That's Coffee. Swings out around the perimeter. And with O'Hara trying to feed a pass, it gets stolen away. Whistle blown, travel call on Bethany. Again, and another turnover on the Broncos. Just not how you're wanting these things to go. They passed up so many what feels like good opportunities. 1:50 on the clock, still tied up 30-30. It's going to be close all the way to the final whistle, I'd imagine, folks. Look at Allie Lynn now trying to tangle up the inlet pass. But they're going to catch her with a foul on this one, and she got too much of Wyatt. Her third personal foul. Harris will come onto the floor and give Allie Lynn a break. Harris, Bibbs, and Regier stand down low. Couple high screens. Bethany back in their man defense. Now they swap out to zone. McNutt playing defense on the driving Garbarino. Her shot no good. Rebounded by Regier. Regier trying to bring it up the floor. Gets the ball poked from behind, and another turnover on the Broncos. 1:25 left to play in the third. Just nothing getting by cleanly for Bethany right now. Coffee from straight away, going back over to O'Hara. O'Hara drives, going right hand into the paint. Wanted the bounce pass, but look at the heads-up defense by Regier. Loose ball picked up by O'Hara, and she's going to draw a foul. They're going to hit Reese Harris with this one. O'Hara heads to the line. That is the third team foul on the Bethany Broncos here. The Elkettes have 2. O'Hara heads to the line. I believe that is only the second personal foul on Reese Harris. That shot made. 31-30. Madison Bibbs comes off the floor. Donley is back on. Here's the shot. That one good. 32-30. Elk City leads with about 1:10 remaining in the third quarter. Bethany obviously still within striking distance. They just got to put together some good offense here. Donley gets a high screen, looking for the backdoor cut from Calderon. Unfriendly bounce, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, the putback for Regier, no good. And the whistle blown, we'll have a jump ball going with Elk City. That's just kind of in the night it has been for the Bethany Broncos, man. Finally, they get the offensive rebound they're looking for. They get the clean look at the goal, and it just doesn't go for them. It just doesn't go. Not much you can do in that situation but keep shooting, and we hope they do. Thanks to Simplified Tech Solutions and Victory Mattress Outlet for their support of the stream. We'll be back after this. Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family-owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less. As we get back in the action, Elk City tries to bring it up the floor, but a wild pass just throws it way out of bounds. Turnover right there in Elk City, but look ahead to our next home game versus Cache. We are getting a big deal going on here. A giveaway, $10 concession stand gift card. Cameron Gear drive, spinning right hand, gets it knocked out, but it'll be a foul on Elk City. But as I was saying, on our next home game, Toro Taxes has partnered up with us in the Bethany High School concession stands to let you, the viewers, earn a $10 gift certificate. Make sure you tune in on GSN Sports and Talk on our next home game so you don't miss the giveaway. Quick inbounds to Donnelly, now right back to Calderon. She goes up high. Here's Harris, top of the key, going right hand. Hands it back off to Donnelly beyond the perimeter. Now Donnelly drives, no one in the paint. Donnelly goes through 2 defenders. No good. Defensive rebound from number 21, Wyatt. And credit to Donnelly for being able to drive through so many people. Just didn't go for her. Now under 20 seconds. It's a 3 from the far corner. No good for number 2 Ball. Rebounded by Reese Harris. Harris and the Broncos have time about 10 seconds. Harris brings it up the floor, looking to her left. Nothing going there. Now goes right hand. Has 2 defenders come out to meet her. Gives it back to Calderon. She passes over. Here's number 10 Donnelly. The floater. No good. Offensive rebound. The putback right before the buzzer is good from Cam Regier. 32-32, we're tied going into the fourth. Tell you what, folks, in a top 20 matchup, this is exactly what you expect. Closely knit all the way down to the wire. We'll be back for the final 8 minutes of this match after this quick commercial break. Nobody gives you more. We have great news for you today, folks. Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249 can help with all your tax refund needs. Toro Taxes specializes in helping our community get the maximal refund possible, and their team of experienced tax professionals guarantees reliable, efficient, personalized services. Call 580-275-8933 and talk to Toro. 100% secure digital and in-person processes with services in both English and Spanish. Schedule your appointment today and let the experts handle your tax return. 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. Call 580-275-8933. Don't leave money on the table. Toro Taxes. Time has run out here in between quarters. 8 minutes back on the clock for the final time. Thanks to everybody that has been tuned in here on thegospelstation.com, Sports and Talk, or on YouTube, GSN Sports and Talk. Bethany has ball first here in the fourth, but they got to get the inbound in cleanly. They get it to Calderon. Here we go. Final 8 minutes, 32-32. One of these teams going to walk out of here with a top 20 win. One of them going to be sent home with a loss. Regier over to Calderon. She sets a screen for Calderon. She has plenty of room, but walked on it. I think McKenna Calderon didn't even expect herself to be so wide open. I think she was expecting pressure, and when it wasn't there, she just traveled. 11 points on the night for Cam Regier. Madison McNutt has 6. Reese Harris has 6. As there's another turnover. Good defense from Bethany, but the cross-court pass picked off in turn. Back-to-back turnovers, and Elk City has it again. Left-handed drive into the paint. Knocked away. A lot of contact. Kind of a late whistle there, but I think they're going to hit Cam Regier with the foul here. She was trying to stop number 23, Coffey, from getting around the baseline. Inbounds. Unless they just threw it off of her. I couldn't see. I was kind of behind the action. Quick inbounds goes straight up to number 5, Garbarino. She gets a second chance, but that one no good, and Garbarino kind of limping here. She's a little bit hurt. Regier comes away with the second rebound. Regier now brings it up, makes her move, right hand all the way to the glass. What a move from Cam Regier. Faked one way with the body and blew past the defender. 34-32, Bethany leads. 7 minutes left to play in the fourth. Elk City looking for an answer. They go to the far corner. Here's Garbarino all the way to the baseline. Dump back off to number 11, Ulrich. She's who they want to feed. Ulrich gets a second chance and puts that one through the net. 34-34. Right back to a tie game. Yeah, Ulrich is the player to watch out for, obviously. She is the player they go to here tonight. I believe that's 7 on her night. Only number 10, O'Hara, has more. A 3 from straight away, no good. Defensive rebound. Elk City comes away with it. They bring it up the right side of the floor. Fake bounce pass into the corner, and it's number 23, Coffey, to take the layup, but it's no good. Reese Harris has ball to bring it back up the floor. She's looking ahead. Nothing to her left. Now looking right. Now goes back left with Madison McNutt, who feeds down low. Regier spinning left hand off the glass. Unfriendly bounce. Can't come down with a rebound. Looks like she might have took a shot to the midsection. No foul call. 6:10 left to play. called her on, able to stop the clock as she got in the way of a up-court pass up the far side. And in a situation like that, you just got to say, okay, that's exactly what you want to do. Just don't let them get it up the floor for free. Inbounds here with 6:07 left to play in this game. All tied up, 34 apiece. Elk City goes all the way around the world. Here's number 5, Garbarino in the corner. Looking down low, has to go back up front. Go all the way over to Williamson now from about straight away. She gives it up right side. There's the feed down low. Catch and shoot for Ulrich. Her mid-range 2 does fall. 36-34. Elk City leads by 2 once more. 5:49 on the clock. Unsure what that whistle was about, what the official was talking there. I don't see any fouls being assessed, so all's well that ends well. Still no team fouls on either side, by the way. They've been very clean about the fouls here in the fourth, and that's because each one is precious. You don't want to give up any fouls. Here's Madison McNutt bringing up the right side, hand off to Reese Harris. Harris going back towards the top of the key. Past Allie Lynn. Lynn goes back to Harris, has separation, wants the 3. She's got a good look, no good. Madison Bibbs fighting for the rebound, and she's able to cause an offensive rebound. Here's Madison McNutt now from the corner, a little bit too strong, but it fell in the hands of Allie Lynn. Her putback no good, knocked around. Can't Elk City come away with it? Bethany wants a travel call. They're not going to get it. Elk City trying to bring it up and press the advantage, but they just have to back off. Didn't have the numbers. Here's O'Hara. That was number 30, Williamson, who kicked it to number 11, Ulrich. Ulrich now catch and shoot from about the free throw line. And just as she did on their last offensive possession, she puts one through from the mid-range. 38-34, Elk City leads, and I think we're going to have a timeout taken here. A little bit contested, but a timeout nonetheless. 5 minutes left to play in the fourth. And again, Elk City leads by 4. Very, very interesting end to this game, folks. Very interesting.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
Are you looking for some hair, some virgin hair, some extensions? Well, come to Alchemy Ming Virgin Hair and Boutique. We have moved to 10709 North Rockwell Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Suite D. Come and see all the styles from your best hairstylist, your favorite hairstylist, the award-winning hairstylist of the year, Jasmine J.G. Garrett Whitson.
Elk City has played a great match so far. 5 minutes left to go in this game. Bethany has ball. Up 4 are the Elkettes, 38-34, defending the home territory on homecoming, on a big night of celebration here for Elk City High. They've just newly cracked the top 20, facing off against a top 10 opponent in our Bethany Broncos. Lynn drives right hand, got a screen from Harris, and she gets denied by Ulrich. Ulrich picking up a big block right there, stops that offense in its tracks. Elk City trying to answer. They're already up 4, trying to make it 6 or more. They back it off, run a play from the logo. That's number 23, Coffey, who has it now. Coffey matched up on Regier. She's working to her right. Steps inside the line. Now she goes left hand into the paint, and whoa. High contact right there. She kind of ran right into Allie Lynn, trying to get a wild pass off and through the hands of her teammate. So it's a turnover on Elk City. That's a good way for that to end for the Bethany Broncos, is now they bring it up the floor, only down 4 still, 4:15 left to play. Madison Bibbs has it well beyond the perimeter. Now she goes right hand, trying to get past her defender, bounce past to Lynn. Lynn looking down low, once Regier doesn't see her, gets it off to Reese Harris. Harris catch and shoot, straight away, no good. Offensive rebound, Cameron Regier has it, but she lost the dribble. Still no fouls called on Elk City. They've been very clean about it. Bethany back to the full court defense, trying to cause a little bit of havoc. Elk City eventually gets it up the floor cleanly. Here's number 23, Coffey. She gives it off to number 10, O'Hara, who drives, pass towards the baseline, and Ulrich has 2 more. Ulrich now has 11 on her night. She has team lead. Regier, step back 3 of her own, right wing. No good. Offensive rebound. Lynn has it. The whistle blown. This foul is on number 2 ball of Elk City. This needs to turn into points right here. Down 6, just got the 4th foul on ball. You need to turn this into points. 4 players along the baseline. They go high to Regier. Regier in trouble, and it's lost. Elk City gets the steal, and they fire one up court. Madison Bibbs races to stop it, and she got a clean block on ball. Look at the high effort from Madison Bibbs. Timeout taken by Bethany. Gotta love the hustle from the senior. Came from the other end of the floor and denied the easy shot. But we're not done yet. Elk City will get another chance when we come back from timeout. 40-34, 2:19 left to play in this match.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned full-service licensed and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
All right, back out of timeout here. Again, Elk City has ball, so they get another good chance. The inbound tries to go towards the baseline. There's a very quick whistle. It is out on Elk City. No fouls assessed. Right now, only one team foul on the Elkheads and none on the Broncos. Something they're going to want to keep down, obviously. Allie Lynn takes the inbound. She'll bring it up the floor. The Broncos down 6 with just over 3 minutes left to play. Bibbs looking down to the corner, sees nothing going there, has Regier top of the key. Regier hand off the Lynn, sets a screen for 2-3. 2-3, step back, picked up the dribble, needs somewhere to go. Able to find Madison McNutt, who flings it down low to Regier. Regier now drives right hand, 2 steps, and got it blocked. This is out on Elk City, so Bethany gets another chance, but there's another block for number 11, Ulrich. She has 11 points on the night and 3 fouls, but now at least 2 blocks. She's had a great night. McNutt with a quick inbounds to Bibbs. Feeds it right back to 11 from the near corner. No good. Offensive foul called, and that's a bad one. First team foul on the Bethany Broncos goes on number 12, Reese Harris. I haven't been very critical of the officials because I think they've done a great job tonight, but that one was a missed call. 2:50 remaining. Full court defense again from the Broncos. Harris trying to tie up O'Hara. O'Hara all the way around the perimeter. Here's number 23, Coffey, gives it back to 10. 10 has Lynn come out to meet her. Now O'Hara drives, bounce pass right back to Coffey. Coffey now with Bibbs on her. Trying to go all the way around to the right. They're trying to drive all the time off the board here. Number 2, ball gets passed. Looking to the near side, that's number 30, Williamson. Williamson, shot fake going down to the corner. Look at all the time Elk City is running off the board. Now 2:18 left to play. Ball tangled up and whistle blown. They're going to catch number 22, Madison Bibbs, with the foul. Bibbs and Regier were both on ball there trying to cause a turnover. Clock stops at 2:13. We're going to have a substitution here. McKenna Calderon back on the floor, giving Reese Harris a rest. Inbounds for Elk City. Let's see what they go to. They have one player run back beyond back floor. And they're going to give it to number 10, O'Hara. O'Hara back over to number 2, Ball. And this is their game plan. They don't have to put up a shot. They're just going to hold on to it. Regier swaps onto O'Hara. Needs to cause some sort of turnover. Can't get on this one. 2 minutes left to play. O'Hara breaks away. Has plenty of room. Bounce pass. And there's Madison McNutt finally getting the steal. McNutt looking up to her right. Has Regier. Regier with room. And drew the foul. A little bit too much contact in the back. And now Elk City doesn't like that call. But regardless, Regier goes to the line. 2 team fouls on both sides. That is the 5th on number 2, Ball. She is now officially fouled out. In her place steps number 12, Hewlin. Regier at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Her first, no good. A minute 53 is where the clock stopped. All these free throws extremely important. Got to at least get one. Her next attempt. That one is made. 40-35. Now it's up to Bethany to cause that full court chaos. Look at the defense from Regier and Madison McNutt. And it's eventually Bibbs who punches it out. Got it to Regier. Regier breaks away. Right-handed layup for Cam Regier. And now a timeout taken. A minute 42 on the clock. And that was a great sequence right there for Bethany. Madison McNutt, Cam Regier playing defense way up the court. And Madison Bibbs comes from behind to punch the pass out. 3-point game. A minute break and we're back. The ending of this one very, very interesting, as we all knew it would be, really.
Let's all really listen to what politicians say. Does it make sense? For instance, raising tax rates on large corporations. Sounds good. Then we remember, corporations do not pay taxes. They pass tax costs through to their customers. That means a corporate tax increase is a tax increase for everyone who does business with a corporation. That's a tax increase to every one of us. Dwayne McAnally, McAnally Foundation.
About 15 seconds left in this timeout. 40-37 the score for those just now joining us. A minute 40 about left in this fourth quarter. Elk City has put the pressure on the Bethany Broncos. It is squarely on Bethany if they want to win this game or not. Elk City has given them a run for their money, but Bethany now hanging around much the same way Elk City did in the first half. One of these two teams has got to win this game. Will it be our Bethany Broncos or will Elk City hang on at home? We're about to find out. Elk City has ball first after the made two-pointer by Regier. A minute 38 again left to play. They go up to the far side. Now they give it back. There's number 23, Coffee. Coffee drives, bounce pass looking to the baseline, has a player there. They go back out beyond the perimeter. Now number 10, O'Hara drives, kind of in trouble and gets a whistle? A whistle on number 2, Cam Regier. That's her third personal. Clock stopped at about a minute 28. Again, Elk City now in only a one-possession game. They do need to put a shot up. Earlier they were content to just run time off the board. O'Hara has it right side, ran right into Madison Bibbs. Bibbs fighting for the steal, didn't get on that one. Ulrich kicks it back out beyond the line. Again, Elk City wants to be the final possession. Bad pass inside. Regier has the steal. She hits the deck, drew the foul. That foul goes on number 30, Williamson. 3 team fouls on both sides. That was number 2 on number 30. Allie Lynn back on the floor, gives Bibbs a break. And once again, Madison Bibbs playing an incredible couple of minutes here in the clutch. A minute 10 left to go. Two-pointer brings you within one, but a three-pointer ties it. Calderon now over to Reese Harris. You can see man defense again coming out from the Elkettes. Regier drives right hand. No foul call. Fight for the offensive rebound. Linton comes away with it. She got an awkward pass off to Regier, and it's a turnover. Elkettes come away with it. Under a minute left to play. They've got on the right side. Long pass up the court, and it's handled by Elk City. Timeout taken. A risky pass up the floor, but it works out in the end for Elk City. They have possession with 45.5 left on the clock. Can Bethany find one more turnover? Can they force one more in order to get this game potentially tied? We'll see when we come back from break. Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less. About 5 seconds left in this timeout. Elk City has it when we come back. A reminder on our next home game versus Cash on February 3rd. Toro Taxes has partnered with the Gospel Station Sports and Talk and the Bethany High School concession stand to let you enter a giveaway for a $10 gift certificate for the concession stand at that home game. Make sure you're watching on GSN Sports and Talk so you can type in the special code that'll give you a chance to win. Reminder, that's on our next home game. Make sure you're watching on YouTube. 40 seconds left to play. There's the drive from Elk City. They kick it out to the corner. Number 30, Williamson has it. Trying to get past multiple defenders. Able to get the pass off to number 12, Hewlin. Hewlin goes back towards the logo, and it's Madison Bibbs who fouls. That is 4th team foul on Bethany. That was their last to give. Clock stops at about 30 seconds. Inbounds goes quick. No foul this time. Gets back into Coffee. Coffee in trouble. 2 defenders on her. Madison McNutt poked it from behind. Got to get this turnover. Tangled up. Whistle blown. Jump ball. Who is this staying with? It's staying with Elk City. Bethany's got to force one more of those. 24 seconds. Elk City inbounded again, looking up high. They go up high to O'Hara. O'Hara with Bibbs on her. A lot of contact. She drives into the lane. Whistle blown. This foul goes on number 11, Madison McNutt. Only her first personal, but it does put Elk City into the bonus. In a 3-point game with 20 seconds left, O'Hara heads to the line. She's got 9 points tonight. And she hits the first. It is now a 2-possession game. And it just gets that much more difficult for the Broncos. 4-point lead for Elk City. Second free throw. That one good as well. 42-37 on homecoming. Elk City trying to cause a major upset here. Regier steps into a 3, wants it from the left wing, no good. Lynn fighting for the rebound, pokes it. Elk City has it, and that'll probably be game. A wild ball goes rolling. McNutt keeps it alive, but 4 seconds left. Just launches one up court, and no chance for the shot. 42-37. Elk City completes the upset. A 5-point win over the number 8 ranked Bethany Broncos. And they get the the homecoming win. Well, we got to go to a break here and switch over streams, but before we do the post-game show, we'll be back in a second where we will recap this game and what we just saw. So don't go anywhere. Post-game show in a second.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Chelito's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chelito's. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chelito's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
And we're back here on the post-game show, now on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk. 42-37, it's an upset victory for Elk City. They improve to 11-6 on the year, while Bethany falls to 15-3. Kind of a stunner. It was very, very close for the majority of this game. Elk City just hung around through the first, finally got their lead in the second, and never looked back. Bethany really struggled on the boards today. There weren't a lot of three-point shots, but I don't think that was their game plan going in. They just could not consistently bring down rebounds, and I think that got them in the end. Again, a 5-point game. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it feels like a lot if you watch that one. An unfortunate end to this one for the Bethany Broncos. They'll return home to face Cache on February 3rd for our next game. And in that one, make sure you tune in on GSN Sports and Talk so you can find out about the winning code that you need to type in the YouTube chat to win a $10 gift coupon to the Bethany High School concession stands. But as far as Blake Nightingale, player of the game goes, for me, it's got to be Cameron Gear. She kind of struggled at first. The shot wasn't there for her, but she stuck with it, had a big impact later on in that game, and you saw it at the end. She had a couple quick back-to-back two-pointers that really gave Bethany a chance. You know, got to give her credit for sticking with it, but there's a couple different players you could go for. Madison Bibbs was up there for me again. Madison McNutt was up there in this one. It doesn't matter who you go with. They would have all been great choices. But we'll be back in a couple of minutes for the men's stream. We're switching over, so don't go anywhere on the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk. But if you're watching on YouTube, go navigate over to the men's stream under our live section. We'll be there in just a second. If I don't see you again, have a great rest of your night.